U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein is back at her San Francisco home after a fall yesterday sent her to the hospital. This is just the latest in a series of medical and health-related issues that she has faced, raising further questions about her fitness for office. KRON 4's Dan Kerman has the latest.
Senator Dianne Feinstein tripped over a kitchen chair and fell Tuesday at her San Francisco home. Representatives confirmed the 90-year-old senator briefly went to the hospital yesterday afternoon as a precaution after a minor fall in her home. All of her scans were clear and she returned home. The fall is on the heels of a 3-month absence from the Senate earlier this year after getting shingles, and renewed questions about her mental fitness after appearing confused during a July vote of the Senate Appropriations Committee.
Submitted. Yeah, just say aye. Okay, just aye.
None of us wants to see a person who spent their whole life dedicated to public service being best remembered for a departure that's not graceful, that's not at the peak of someone's excellence. And I think that is starting to become part of her legacy now.
San Jose State University political science lecturer Donna Crane worries key tasks that only the senator herself can do are not happening. Things like direct contact with the White House and department heads, as well as her pivotal role on the Judiciary Committee.
As a Californian, I want my senator there grilling those nominees to make sure we're getting the best judges possible if we're going to have to live with them for a lifetime. She's just not at her top skill to be able to do that.
Senator Feinstein has said she will not seek re-election in 2024, but has shown no interest in resigning early. With 3 members of Congress vying for her position, there's also been mostly silence among Democratic lawmakers about her stepping down early and letting the governor appoint someone.
There isn't a natural successor or a logical successor or an easy alternative for Governor Newsom and Democrats to rally around as an alternative. And given that, I think there's at least a temptation to say, well, let's wait. There is an election. It's not that far away. It gets closer with every week. And can the senator kind of hang in there?
The Senate is currently on its August recess. Representatives for Feinstein say she plans to return when the Senate reconvenes in September. Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.